What is unique about Joseph Norman's representation of the Middle Passage is that there are over 401 separate drawings. The Middle Passage refers to the transatlantic slave trade, in which 9 to 12 million people from Africa were forcibly taken from their homes and brought to the New World. The mural is in 4 movements, and each movement speaks to a certain aspect of the experience of a couple, the first man and the first woman, hence the title, The Middle Passage, a love story. And by tracking this couple through the mural, you understand the horrific events of the Middle Passage. In the first movement, you see them in a harmonious environment, and in that movement it's very calming, it's very beautiful, and it's very non-threatening, and they are at peace. In the second movement, she is seeing the first ship on the horizon, and that ship brings chaos and violence and war and confrontation and eventually subjugation. In the middle of that second movement is the infamous door of no return. In this third movement, one of the slave ships didn't have the proper provisions to care for their cargo, and many of the slaves became very sick. And rather than arrive to the New World with dead cargo, hundreds of slaves were thrown overboard. In the fourth movement, and they're still together, they are on the auction block. And so in the very final section of that mural is a singular figure looking to his left at all that has happened. So the idea of that last moment is representative of the rupture not only of couples, but ultimately families, communities, and nations. The thing that strikes me about the mural and what is important about the mural is the fact that the Middle Passage had global ramifications, and so that transatlantic slave trade is something that all of humanity can in many ways claim. It's critical that we understand that dynamic and that experience so that it's not repeated.